Muziki Africa at Fame Week Africa aspires to support up-and-coming artists through their production camp, which is a combination of in-studio track recordings, talks and masterclasses. Muziki Africa will be choosing 2 upcoming artists to record in a state-of-the-art studio with producers of Berlin-based label Paradise Sound System, the label behind the international release of smash hit Osama by Zakes Bantwini. To share more on this competition, we're now joined by Sarah Jane Nicholson from Paradise Sound System, which is based in Berlin. Sarah Jane, a very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good stuff. Good to have you on the show this morning. Tell us a bit more about this competition. What does it entail?
We are calling on young, independent musicians, producers and bands to be part of a compilation and also stand the chance to get to work in a professional studio with other South African musicians who are already producing and developing their own works and who have very kindly donated their time to developing these entrants or young acts works. And you'll get a chance, 2 of the entrants will get a chance to be in the studio over 2 days, and they will spend time with Cape Townian artist Namakau Star and Namibian artist DJ Dreas, as well as Johannesburg-based hip-hop artist XXC Legacy.
So is there a specific genre that you're looking for?
We're looking for 2 particular genres, electronic and hip-hop or R&B.
Okay.
So the 2 studio days will be based on those 2 genres. But of course, you can enter any genre you like. And we're really open. We're looking to tap into the youth and particularly the popular music of South Africa.
Mm-hmm. And can the song be from a duo or a group? I mean, is it strictly for individual artists?
It can be from a duo or a group, but it's very important that they are independent. We are looking for those artists that are looking for opportunity and are not already part of an ecosystem, which allows us then to work with them from a grassroots level.
And what's the selection process? What will be looked at by the judges?
So we're quite firmly connected with Women in Music South Africa. We're also working with a number of jury members from the Muziki Africa team, as well as our global Paradise Worldwide team. And what we're going to be doing is once we've got all of the music in, we will then be selecting the final 10. And then the artists who are going to be collaborating in the studio over the 2 days, the ones that are mentoring and helping create the content or mold it into a ready product, let's say, ready to go live onto the stores, those artists will determine which 2 lucky artists will join them in studio over the 2 days.
So what would be the judge's role then?
They will be shortlisting the 10.
Okay. Okay.
So we get all the entries, we have to shortlist. So we shortlist 10.
Right.
And then those 10 go to the artists that are going to be mentoring in studio.
Yes.
And then those 10 are chosen by fellow artists. And the reason we've done this is because they are the ones that are on the ground. They know what's happening in the industry and what's popping. So we want to put it in the hands of their fellow artists to choose who they would like and who they see potential in.
And all I know is that it'll be a very tough task, given the enormous talent that South Africans have. And what's the aim of this project, Sarah Jane? How beneficial is it to the artist?
The aim is to develop opportunity. There's a lot of talent within our ecosystem, and the aim is to create opportunity. We're also looking to diversify when it comes to the opportunities for females within the space, particularly towards producers and artists within the space. So we're looking for a diverse array of gender when we're looking at the participants who will win. And we're also looking to develop education as to how you release your music, how are you working in studio, how are you putting together a body of work in order for you to commercialize your business and take it to the next level.
And does my experience count? I mean, if are you also going to look at the fact that have I released a single at least, or even if I'm totally new in the industry, I still qualify?
100%. So when you go onto our form on Muziki Africa to register your song, you are asked a couple of key questions, and of course these questions are determining or at least adding to the overall decision-making process. So we look at your social media, we look at have you released before, we look at if you are engaging already and you are active, are you using the resources that you have in order to create momentum and fan engagement. So 100%, great question, because we always say you can have the best music, but if you don't have the connection to a small fan base, whether it be 5, 10, 20 people,
right.
If they're not listening, then you cannot expect the rest of the world to. So
right,
we're hoping that the participants that enter already have a bit of a fan base, whether it's just your friendship group or 30 people, 50 people, 100 people, at least someone's listening, because if they're listening, then there's a very good chance that we might listen to.
So just take us through the process. Where can artists submit their work? I mean, how does that work?
So they can go onto Fame Africa, any of our social media platforms, or they can go to Paradise Sound System, our Instagram or our Facebook. Everything is on there. You just have to look for through our post, and it's link in bio, or you can go onto the Fame Africa website, and you can get the link to subscribe on there. You have to fill in your name, your surname, links to your socials, and then upload a previously released song or a demo that you have. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me on Paradise Sound System, or we are Paradise Worldwide, and we're quite active there in sending along the link to anyone who would like to join us.
This is so interesting, and I'm getting very excited. So when's the deadline?
The 10th of August is the deadline. So you have a bit of time left. And we've already got quite a few submissions. So we're already sifting through them. So I do ask that you send them in as soon as possible in order for us to allow our jury to have a good time to review them. Please only submit once, and good luck.
And is there any post-production support? In short, would I be mentored after recording in terms of advisory, getting gigs, and so on and so forth?
So we have, of course, all the songs that go into the compilation need to be mastered, and that's a very good question. So we have a production studio, a cooperation with the studio here in Berlin. They're called Blackhead Studios, and Sasa from Blackhead Studios has worked with acts from across the world. So we're very grateful to have our artists from the southern tip of Africa working and getting their music into the ears of this international studio. So he will be doing all the mastering of the songs, which is of an international standard, and then thereafter we will be releasing the songs. And so with all the PR and promotion, we do have a lot of training when it comes to, of course, media engagements. How are you engaging post-release? What are you doing on your socials in order to develop that conversation further? With regards to bookings, we have Paradise Sound System just launched a bookings division.
Okay.
So we are on the lookout actively for artists that have great temperament, great music, and are hardworking. So not specifically relating to this sort of cooperation with Fame Africa, but there is opportunity if you do tick all the boxes that, we could go to the next level with you.
This is so cool. It really is, Sarah Jane. Lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Great stuff. Fame Week Africa has just launched the Sounds of Muziki competition with Paradise Sound System. We just spoke to Sarah Jane Nicholson on how it works.